Hello, welcome to How to Play Gems, a game for 4 players. Now, for this game, you're going to, of course, need a gem rummy deck, paper and pen. Now, the scoring is the same as spades, and the bidding process is similar to bridge. This is where you go to get your gem rummy deck in case you have not gotten that deck yet. You definitely want to get it, and you'll need it to play this game. So there is a sandbagging rule, and there is the suit bidding rule, which in this game you're not bidding with the traditional suit, you're bidding with the secondary gem suit. That is to say, the gem parts, the second suit, is what you're bidding on. Now the bid process, everybody's looking at their cards. Now normally you'd keep them face down, but for the purposes of this game, we'll keep them face up. So once the gem the gem suit gets established, when nobody else can bid a greater number than whatever plus 6 tricks that can be taken, that establishes the gem suit, the trump suit. You cannot break the trump suit until somebody else has broken it. So you can't lead with the trump suit until it's been broken. That is to say, if the trump suit, which in this case is the rubies, Team 1 and 3 have won the bid by going 3 rubies, so they need to make 9 tricks in this game. So they cannot lead off with the ruby. Now player 4 did not have either a moonstone, so he has then the ability to play a trump. He does. He leads with the king. Now when leading with the king, the second player can then determine what suit it is. In this case they went with the T suited, which I can't remember which stone that is. Sorry, I didn't memorize the entire deck. And that way the players can decide what suit they want it to be. Now when you're leading with a trump suited king, other players do not necessarily have to play the trump suit. They can play the other gem. Unless they have nothing else to play, then they must play the trump suit. They must match the lead suit. So now we've led the trump suited king, but the second player decided to play gold instead. The trick is still won by the player leading the king. And I think I might have done that one incorrectly. That should have been player 2's lead, but since we're all trumped out, it wouldn't have mattered anyways, because player 1 is going to get all those tricks. Then once the round is over, you count your tricks up. If you did not score your tricks, you get a negative score. Those who did score their tricks get the added sandbag. So it's kind of a mixture of bridge in the bidding process and spades in the scoring process. Real simple game, but just something else to do with the Gem Rummy deck other than play Gem Rummy, which, let's be honest, Gem Rummy is an excellent adaptation of Gem Rummy. Makes it much better. But really, you need other games to play. And so, this was developed for this deck. So we lead with a king, decides to be a purple suit. Everybody has to play purple. Player who led with the king still wins the trick and then leads the next one. So each round, the deal is going to go in a clockwise direction. So it started with player 1 having the deal, then player 2 had this deal. And the bidding process starts with the player to the dealer's left at all times. You're going to keep playing rounds of this game until one team has 500 points. Once a team has 500 points or more, and in the case both teams score 500 points at the same conclusion of the same round, then it's whoever has the overall highest score. If you get 10 sandbags in this game, you will get 100-point penalty. So it keeps the bidding process interesting. It's a little bit difficult leading or bidding in this game because the king is the highest and the aces are the lowest. So unlike spades, you're not necessarily worried about the primary suit, you're worried about the secondary suit. And therefore, interesting things can happen. It makes it a little bit tougher to bid. I would say because you don't have the entire gem deck mapped out perfectly, it's going to take some getting used to the first couple of games. You're probably going to mess up your bidding or win way more tricks than you thought. So once again, Team 1 and 3 got a negative score because they failed to get 4 tricks. And Team 3 and 4 got a sandbag. And so like always, the way you like to say at the end of every video, If you want to play cards in public, and I do mean public, a public place, with strangers, and I do mean people you've never met, go ahead and come to the subreddit Card Game Meetups. Post the city that you're in, what games you know. We've had some great things happen this week. We've reached 180 members. We're extremely small at the moment. I know in the future, hopefully a year from now, we'll be 3 or 4 times that, maybe even 10 times that. But the point is, let everybody know that you want to play card games and you want to get back to traditional entertainment that your grandparents and great-grandparents knew, and you're trying to get away from this life that you've been living where you've watched television, you watch movies, you let celebrities think for you. It's time to think for yourself. It's time to enjoy your own life. Those celebrities, they can't live life for you. You pay their salaries, you make them wealthy, and they don't care about you. Let's start caring about ourselves for once. Let's play some card games. Let's have some fun. Let's get away from that old life and let's live a new life. That's what I say. So come to our subreddit page, and if you know of any card games that have not had a video made for them, go ahead and leave a comment what game you know, and maybe I'll get around to doing it one day.